I started studying nutrition when I was 12. Before that, my mom always fed us really healthy. Um, I used to take 75-pound bags of carrots from the store because we would juice our own carrots. And this was like, a long time ago. Before it was done, we were, you know, we were health nuts, and in those days it really wasn't done. People weren't health nuts. You couldn't go into a store and ask them what something did, like a B vitamin. They couldn't tell you, and it was illegal for them to tell you what a vitamin B did. Stress tabs kind of thing. It was when I was in after college, when I was making my own. They didn't used to have herbs like now you can buy a jar of herbal vitamins, right? So different combinations that do things you weren't allowed to. They didn't have them in those days, so we had to make our own. So I had studied that. I knew how to do it. So I found a place that it was a pharmacy, but if you go up this little stairway up to the top floor, and you knock on the door 3 times, then a little lady opens the door and lets you in really fast, and you go in there, and there were these walls of shelves of all these herbs, and Chinese herbs, because these women were Chinese, and they had Chinese medicine. And so I'd go in there, I gave them my list of things that I wanted, and they'd go up these little ladders. They were really tall shelves. They'd go up on the ladders, and they would get the herb jar down, and then they put it into a paper bag, and then you have all of your herbs, and you have to put it in a paper bag and put it in your bag so nobody sees it, and then you sneak it home. That's how we used to have to do. that's how we used to have to do our herbal combinations, was making it yourself. And so now you can do it. Now they have them, which is great. But anyway, the bottom line is that I've been healthy all my life, right? So now at 70, I'm still healthy, and I can run. I've never had any illness or anything like that, and it's because of what I eat, and I don't eat I still have like cookies and stuff like that. I don't eat perfect all the time, but most of the time I eat well. So if you're my age and you want to feel better, just you can. I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. Just stop eating processed foods and sugar as much as you can. But if you're young, you can definitely have a really long, healthy life by watching what you eat, because you are what you eat. My mom used to say, you are what you eat. And I knew right then I did not want to be a pastrami sandwich. So I wanted to be something alive and colorful. So that's pretty much what you do. So anyway, I don't know why I'm saying that. I did write a book on a cookbook about, and it has some healthy tips in it, but maybe one of these days I'll write something else. But in the meantime, watch this space. I'll probably give you some tips on things that I do, in case you care. But when I was growing up, there were always people that would give me information, like ladies with beautiful skin that would tell me that they took garlic, and actually one lady said she took garlic and chlorophyll so that she could still have friends. um, and then I worked at this restaurant, this health food restaurant, on the Sunset Strip across from Tower Records in the 80s, when it was really, it was a fantastic time. Anyway, but all the top models in the world would come into the restaurant. It's a place where everybody in the world that was in the industry would come in. It was on a daily basis. Anybody you can think of would come in as a regular, which was normal. Anyway, so that these models would tell me what they did, because they're beautiful and they're also very kind, and so they give us tips, and I love that when we can share information. It's really nice. So I'll do that with you if you want to know what I do. Anyway, have a good day.